Hello guys, and welcome in today's video where we're going to finish our series on bash scripting with Rsync. Today I will also learn you how you can use AI tool to find some useful command line to use during your work process as a Linux system administrator or DevOps engineer. So without wasting our time, let's go. So we're going to start by what is Rsync command on Linux server. Okay. For that, let's move on Copilot, which is an AI tool, and let's write provide the command line that I can use between two Linux server in order to execute Rsync command. Okay, so let's write that quickly. So one have to be the source and another one the target or the backup. In 1 second, the AI tool Copilot going to provide us the perfect command line. Okay, Rsync -avzhe with all the components that you're going to use. Okay, the path of the source, user add, backup, and you have all the description on the bottom. What is archive mode, variables, conferences, output number in the human readable format, and specifies the remote shell to use. Okay, so effortlessly specify the remote shell to use. Okay, so we're going to connect using SSH protocol. Okay, so let's move on our server right now. Okay, I already have my previous I already have my first server, but I have to create my backup server. But before that, let's connect my first server that I'm using since a couple of days. Okay, perfect, I'm connected on that one. I'm going to call that one maybe source server. Okay, so I'm going to call that one source server or only source. Okay, and we're going to create another one that is going to be our backup server, and we're also going to use Linode to create our backup server. Okay, I already did a video about how to create a server on Linode. So if you didn't if you didn't see that video, let's move on that one and watch the process. Okay, so I've created and I just dropped the useful element that I need. I'm going to create it and come and open it as well. Okay, so I'm moving on Linode, and you can have $100 as benefit if you are opening your Linode account now. So take advantage of that. Okay, so I've created, I'm not going to show the full process, but I've created a Alma Linux server as a backup since CentOS 7 is not supported anymore by Red Hat. So that's what I'm doing right there. Okay, so I'm connected. So now I'm going to rename it as backup server. Okay, great. So we can move forward right now. Okay, so you can see everything that I have right there. I'm moving on the mount directory, and I have the backup data that is existing right there. Inside the backup data, I have the folder name server1. Okay, so I want to suppose that we can put in our server, in our backup server, we can put backup for many other server. So we're going to name that one server 1 in order to use server 2 if we need it. So we see which Rsync show up, showing up that Rsync is not installed. So I'm going to use yum install in order to install Rsync quickly, and the process got completed fast, and now I'm good. So let's do something else. Let's check everything. This is the comment Okay, I'm going to try to run this command outside the script for the first time, just to make you understand the concept. So let's change the path to source. The path to source is the one that we have on the top over there, mount server 1. Okay, and user, we're going to change user by root, add and backup server. I'm going to give the host name of the backup server. So I'm going to show you quickly how to check host name. Just type host name and type enter, and you're going to validate and have the host name that you can use. Okay, come back on source server and delete backup server and put the host name of the backup server. And the path, I'm going to copy the path as well. Okay, let's move over there and let's check the path. We're going to put it in the server 1, and I'm going to move it, change it as backup server 1. Okay, alright, pre-work directory going to provide us the backup that we can use. So I can delete that one quickly and just paste the backup. Okay, you see, I validate the command and I can say yes, and I'm going to provide my password that I've created my Linux server with. So, and that's it. Send 62 bits, receive 20, etc. Okay, when I'm moving in backup right now, and I see the server 1 and I'm listing nothing show up. Okay, because I've created nothing yet, but let's create some files, sorry, in server 1, and let's run the command again. And when we're going to move on the backup server for the next time, you're going to see that everything is showing up. You see, now I have airplane and so on. Perfect. So let's move now on our rsync script. Okay, we're going to practice pretty much everything that we have learned until here. So I'm going to try. Okay, so let's do ls, and we have airplanes, cars and motors. This is the files that we have. Okay, so let's see there on our home directory root. So we're going to start by create our backup script, backup.sh script, using vim command, and start to edit it. So once inside our script, we're going to start by our shebang. Then I'm going to make our script move faster and come back after. So on the first part, check to make sure that the user has entered two argument. After, check to see if Rsync is installed. After that, we're going to capture the date, the current date in a variable, and we're going to have finally we're going to run our Rsync command at the end. So I'm explaining quickly right now. We have our shebang on top, as I was talking before, and we're going to have our if statement to check if the user has entered two arguments, and we have exit 1 that we're going to check for monitoring process, the exit, to see where our script got an issue if it's the case. And after that, we're going to check to see if Rsync is installed, and we're going to use the command -d rsync with exclamation in front, and we're going to move everything in the dev node directory, which is the directory where we move everything where we don't want to have to see in our VBoss on our final output. So after that, I've captured my current date in the variable, and we have rsync comment at the end. Okay, you can come back on our copilot AI tool and check what means A is archive mode, with preserve, permission, timestamp, symbolic link, and so on. Verbose mode, which provides detailed output. Z, that compresses the data during transfer. H, output number in human readable format. ESSH specifies the remote shell to use. Okay, and in this case is SSH. Okay, it's also the protocol that we're going to use to connect between our both server. And you have the link, the reference link that you can check to read more about it. So we're going to have argument 1 $1 and user add backup server. The user is root on my birth server, so I'm going to switch user by root, and backup server I'm going to go on my backup and type hostname in order to see the name of my hostname on the backup server. Okay, so let's put root over there first and move from backup server hostname to see the name of our server. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to come back to use it. Okay, you see, so I'm going to replace it right there. Okay, perfect. So right now I have argument 2/current, and I'm going to move everything in the backup /current.log, so I can find that log file after in order to see what's going on for monitoring pupils, even if I already have my current directory. That is the one that I'm going to have my output. So right now I'm going to make my script executable quickly, +X, and after that I can run my script with my 2 arguments. Okay, my source path and my backup path, and you can see that everything looks good. Everything has been executed, and I can see in my backup file that I have a current server that have been created, current and server 1. I'm going to move in current, which is the one that I've used in my script, and I'm listing it, and I have server 1. And when I list server 1, I have airplane, car, and motors. Perfect. So everything works perfectly. So I'm coming back on my source file, and I'm uninstalling Rsync just to double check all the parts of my script and see if everything is working. I'm going to run my script again without Rsync installed, and you're going to see the output that we have. It's going to be exactly what we have provided in our script a couple seconds ago. So I'm going to make you remove Rsync. I'm running my script. You see, this will require Rsync to be installed. Please use your distributions package. You see, exactly the message that we have provided in our script a couple minutes ago. Okay, so right now I'm going to install it again. And I'm running the command. You see, everything works. Okay, I provided the password every time, and now I have backup data. Okay, you see, everything is perfect. It's perfect. So I've update a couple of things. I'm going to run my script again, and you're going to see what's going on. I want to put something else here on the table. I'm moving my script inside the user bin directory. You remember where we have to stock our script to make it executable everywhere without to use the /. So you can see that I can run it. I just want to come on that step once again. I can run it without the / because I'm moving it inside the user bin directory. And I'm going to move on my backup, and you can see I have backup. You see, I have the previous backup that I can check on and see what I have before. Okay, you see, same thing, incremental file list. So it's just awesome. Let me know in comment if you have questions, okay? And like and subscribe, please. So you can use the man comment on Rsync in order to see all the specificity. Okay, you're going to see about useful aspect like dry run that you can use to test if your Rsync script is working good before to take it out and run your script normally. You have a lot of options that you can use with Rsync. So let's move on main and make sure to check everything. Thank you for watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up to this video. And make sure to keep an eye to this channel because the next series that is coming is going to be amazing about DevOps and everything around DevOps. So keep an eye to the channel and subscribe.